All right, yo, what's going on? It's been a good LSTB so far in terms of CM purposes. Getting all those combat mission waves done. We are currently batting 1,000, 100% completion rate. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Some good stuff overall. How'd I get it? I noticed this yesterday. I'm pretty sure these frames are bent. Also, there's no way I'm getting to the eye doctor to fix it right now. So I either just go no glasses or just accept the whole deal going on. What's up, Vince? Jameer GACs? GAC will be in 2 hours. I'm hoping there's gonna be like a 15-minute break because I gotta get the stuff hooked up for OBS once that's up and running. Now that I've seen this is actually will fly blind, literally. Yeah, looking pretty good so far. After 2 days, we're looking always blue stacks. There we go. All right, I'm gonna fix the floating head for now. If we have some Grandmaster Yoda overlap issues again, I can fix it. I think if I just stick him in a different slot, he's not gonna get buried, right? Should be fine. Did we get to use Gar for light side territory battle? Absolutely. Yeah, here we are, chilling at the top. Jeffy Jai, I'm pretty sure, has cheated. He used to be 36 yesterday as of the phase ending, but you know, whatever he needs to get through the day. All right. Oh God, wait. Shit. This might be a false start. Wait a minute. Platoons aren't done. Done. I don't know that I can actually go. Wait. So these don't affect today, right? So it's just literally 3 characters. Okay, let's look at the team drafts. I might be able to help knock out some of these. JKR can actually probably give, right? Because we're JKL South and it's a GR Jedi mid mission. Let's see. Got P3 South mid. Gas, probably want to keep. I don't really like. If I had like a Gear 13 Barris, I might feel a little bit better about that. I mean, we have Revan in here. He really doesn't. Wait, for my roster, does he actually need to be? Let's see. That's not bad. I'm pretty okay with that. The Revan definitely helps with the Savior. Alright, like if they happen to go for Jolie first, the Savior is a nice safety net. What stars did we get in P2? Oh, I thought it was an LSTB. 232 so far. So, doing pretty alright. Meow, honestly, I think it has to be. I don't think Luke being R5 is odds. It depends on what you mean by Jedi aren't amazing. Like for day 1, day 2, just give Shakti your fastest arena, right? That's all you really need to be concerned about here. Yeah, alright, I think this could backfire, or it at least opens up an opportunity for them to dogpile us. I think as long as Jolie survives, which this actually might be a call for making sure Jolie is just completely bulked out. Alright, if we give Herman Yoda, I think that might be too much. I don't know that I have the extra Jedi to spare right now. What are we looking at here? Because we're doing Cam today, Shakti would normally be someone who would go on that slot, but unfortunately cannot. Yeah, this could work. I will say I'm really not a fan of triple GR under Luke lead. It is fine. Like, realistically speaking, this isn't gonna matter. It's just you do have to pay more. Like, you can't just go as crazy on the Luke lead ability as we were, you know, when Grandmaster Yoda team. Of course, that's like the exact opposite boat. I need Hermit Yoda here. Hermit Yoda just adds too much with the turn meter. The turn meter on his basic with all the assists just pushes the team along which gives this extra effect. Okay, I'll give up JKR. I think that seems, again, kind of risky, since I don't have a Barris. Barris would kind of feel okay for safety net purposes, but I think this should be fine. I could have sworn that I saw the platoons were done already. Is Barris even high enough GP? She actually might not be. Did I? I should probably double check that everyone involved it. Okay, Basila is. I think because of the lead Zeta, she actually used to not be. So that's a little bit scary. If I hadn't taken that. I don't even remember why I took that, because I didn't take this until this year at some point. Yeah, okay. That was actually part of the concern, so that's why she used to not be on that list. Okay. Everything else is fine. Yeah, Barris totally would. So we have to keep Hermione. Let's do this. Yeah, we have. It's kind of unfortunate. And what are, if we do go in first, what are we fighting? Plus 10% crit chance? It's nothing. Am I just gonna have to delay the stream until this gets in? Alright, I'm committing. I'm doing it. I think it'll be fine. But also... What's up, Matthew? Alright, let me see what's... I'm assuming that crit chance is going to apply to Kiadi. I mean, it blankets South Territory as well. I was wondering if at any point this was going to become an issue. What's up, Big Boy? Unfortunately... I mean, I could stream something else until this gets done? This is almost definitely going to mean I have to push back the GAC stream, though. There's actually so much. I didn't actually realize how much coverage there is out for Star Wars Squadrons at the moment. You can actually just straight up see all of the ship customization, like straight up every single option. There's a breakdown video I just posted on my server, but there's a lot of min-maxing opportunities there. I was kind of surprised. Yeah, I can't get Cassie. Guess I could just screw around Fallen Order until EU-friendly streaming times. Yeah, that is one nice side effect of this. Just... Huh. Well, this is a little bit awkward. Could just... try to get something set up here. Or I could just kill the stream and re-announce it when everything is actually good to go, because I actually don't know how long this is going to last. No. Actually, for the wave format overlay, I'm actually going to change this up a little bit. I feel like instead of doing it day by day, I'm just going to do the broad picture. So right now we're at 36 out of 36. And then I'll just go attempt by attempt. I feel like that's better for the premise of this series. This is kind of tragic. Let's see. I mean, so how do people feel at this point? Do we want Cam knocked out first or last? I guess is kind of a question. I feel like Cam is kind of known at this point. First? Alright, alright. Alright, let's just get those. I do have some new Crit Avoid. I don't know. So everyone says not to run Crit Avoid on Rex. I actually did for the first few fights. if it's actually still in here. Alright, I took it off. Alright, isn't this supposed to be cam 2? Wait, this is 6th grade tab. What the hell? Alright, I took them off. I mean, I don't know, right? Because it's like, this mod isn't getting used by anyone else, right? It feels weird to just kind of leave it hanging. Like, we'll have this one on Shock T, and that's fine. Like, there's no guarantee that Rex is going to be the sacrifice candidate to begin with, right? So, like, wouldn't you rather... I don't know. Just a weird hang-up I have. Like, if it's going to be optimal, why not just apply it around? Okay. Should still be on. I don't think I've got any toys since last run. I think I streamed that last one too, right? Or did I screen share it off? No, I think I did it on stream. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was definitely on stream because I remember like AI targeting was like extremely generous. Okay. Echo offense is probably still going to be a little bit south. I don't know if I have... Let's see. This is still probably going to be best in slot for a while now. Aside from speed. Yeah, Yoda, it's really surprising, but it really does just come down to... Like, it's gonna be... This gas might actually just take a while, because no one gonna want to give that up for the mid-GR Jedi mission. Just twiddling thumbs. Ping the count. That feels kind of like a dick move. I'm just like, hey, my stream matters. Go, put units in. I did just make a passive aggressive post and said about that I don't have any Jedi left to give, so also kind of plausibly deniable. Just to make sure. I need to stop flashing. Starts. Whatever. If they happen to see it. Alright, yeah. We're good. I mean, at this point, so many people have Luke plus Rey that it is kind of awkward in terms of platooning of, like... Right, there were, like, the people who got it early and the people who didn't beforehand, and that was like really clear cut of like, alright, you're probably not fielding a full GR Jedi team, so just go ahead and toss your stuff in, because clones are getting used with Shock T anyway, so like, what's gas doing really here? Now that everyone has everything, but like, people also don't have Chupio and Mon Mothma yet, suddenly it's like, it's like a complete standoff. I mean, so I do think, looking back at the teams, it's gonna vamp for a little bit and wait for these platoons to get done. Like, looking back at the P1 comp, there's actually so many units I should be platooning here. Alright, like, just pulling this list up. Because there are probably still a lot of people who, like, want to use Shock T clones, it's just what they're comfortable with. CLS, depending on... So, once people get Chupio and Mon Mothma down the road, I feel like things are going to open up in terms of strategy, but also... Yeah, something about CLS and LSTB still just feels uncomfortable to me, and I don't know why. Like, I don't have a good reason for that. Just like, what is a CLS team gonna get you that the Ray lead isn't already doing better instead? Like, I guess, like, what, Gear 13 High Relic Chupio is supposed to be a monster once you get all those kills stacked up on his AoE, but I'm pretty sure that goes across waves, right? Is it an encounter or a battle? This is actually one of the things that I'm horrible at remembering. I do not recall. You went to beg, but the list was too long. That's a bit. It feels pretty bad. So what, do we just call this a false start and I'll just re-announce it when it actually happens? Because I have no idea how long this will take. I mean, we've been good to go the first couple of days, but I guess it really is, like, now that we're at Phase 3. And by the way, I think I disclaimed this already, but I was wrong. We're not doing both Phase 4 tomorrow. So unfortunately, what that's going to mean here is with South Phase 4 and Mid Phase 3, doing Nexu is just going to be straight up impossible. Because otherwise we would have to cut a CM, which I could ask around and see, like, how they felt about our score and where we're going to land versus... I mean, this would impact the combat mission number goal, because, right, we're basically just throwing away 4. I don't know. Like, as long as we forward this today, right, we could just technically write that off as, like, we would have gotten it tomorrow. But that still is just minus on the banner count. This is a 2-wave mission as well, so, like, this should be right now for 1 wave, but I still think, like, I've got some ideas I want to try for Nexu, but I don't think it's gonna be an easy W. Or a W at all, actually. There's just some of these mechanics on Nexu. Man, there's so much RNG involved. First wave of Nexu actually looks a little bit tricky. Surprisingly tricky. But... Alright, this has been 20 minutes now. We're still here. Well, sorry folks, I don't know. I don't know how long this is gonna take, so I might just close this down and do a re-announce once it's actually good to go. I'd hate for people to just keep sitting here waiting. That, or I could just try to do my whole Fallen Order thing and just make a overlay on the side with the platoons to see what's going on. Don't need platoons to do cam? I mean... Isn't cam still technically affected though? Or I guess we could check. I mean, this is it, right? Yeah, that's true. So, like, obviously the platoon should always get done. I just didn't know this. I had a feeling that this was... I saw this at some point, right? Because we would see this. Yeah, okay. No, it's Avatar. I think... Surely we'll get some progress done by the time cam's over, right? Whatever. Worst case scenario, I'll just cut this out and clip it into the or something. I don't know. Let's just do this. I don't want to keep waiting. I know we still don't actually technically need to put 5s last now, but just feels right to me, damn it. Alright, we got still, so this is kind of why it feels weird to me too, right? Is if we're just talking like volume of crit avoidance on the team, generally the way I've been running this is just I don't have a good crit avoid option to toss on him. Like, I could go this, but this is such a big speed downgrade but that I don't really... Maybe Echo could ditch some speed. By the way, does TM Overflow impact this at all? Maybe for B2s. That's the only real way that you could get it, though, because the TM's going to be completely negated for us for the most part. I don't know. I mean, I have farmed some recent offense mods. Like, is there a weird call? Like, I know that the Cams bot's probably going to yell at me for switching up speeds like this. Let's see. Yeah, most of the time, if it happens, it's just like if you get a couple of lucky shock resets early and get the cleanse on 5 trample stacks. You think it might? If it did, I feel like it would just be on B2 in some weird, like, B2's outracing Shock T type scenario. Like, you might get a Shock T trigger in turn. Alright, whatever. These are the mods that I ran. I don't know, who knows? Maybe having a non-crit avoidance Arc Trooper is a problem. I think this is fine. Yeah, trample, at least for our team, it's not gonna make a difference. Alright, Shock T, 329, 84k. Echo. Falls a little bit short on offense for the cam bot, but it's worked out fine so far. 258, 22%. Let's do this. This mission still makes me nervous for whatever reason. I think it's just because of the time. Like, it's been long enough. Actually, let me make sure. I should just delete this old loadout just to be damn sure. Right, like, I'm not going back to non-critical. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, let's do this. No pressure. So no flame, and trample opening seems pretty neutral so far. Basic on Reek, pretty favorable. No reason to use this until the B2s are dead. Thing I like to try to do here for the most part is just join the guild Zoom call. Huh? There's something I'm not aware of. Oh, yeah, I was like, what? Hey, how do you know? Yeah, we used to do screen sharing. It's just... It kind of depends on how many people are willing to coach, because if that workload falls onto just a couple of people, you're going to burn out extremely quickly doing that. I say that from experience. Okay. This is just basic on B2, pretty much always. People always do turret on Echo. I still think, like, I get it for here, just for, like, a early initial turn. I mean, that still feels a little bit weird, of just, like, he's not the better person to have it on long term, but whatever. This B2, I was about to say this B2's asleep at the wheel. Also, favorable RNG there. So, Shakti's gonna stand her ground herself. This is something that I've personally been doing. I think I'm pretty much the only person who tries to do this or cares about doing this, but I like to try to milk the B2s to give Shakti extra turn meter before they go down. Because basically, every time that we can get them to do one of these, once we have this trample cleansed off of her, we're just gonna get turns. So, you know, I mean, Rex is taking a beating right now, but that could also just mean we get a sacrifice sooner, right? Let's... This is technically a greedy play, you don't need to do this, but let's just... Okay, so now... Fortunately, everyone's still on 1. Normally people always just tackle 1 B2 immediately, but if I'm gonna do this, I need to try to whittle stacks down individually. Alright, double call is just gonna... I'll try to piss this guy off sooner. Last time I did this, they actually just did an AoE. Like that. Literally like that. I don't know what... Okay, one was a coincidence. Now I'm just getting salty. What? My turn meter. I mean, he did missile on Reek too. Like, so far the RNG, like, for AI targeting has been, like, super nice to me. But, like, I just wanted you to do the thing. Like, you have it. You just went. Or I wonder if it's just that he got turn meter, he didn't actually get the cooldown cycle, and then his turn ended so it looked like he had it, because I guess I can't check before he goes. That might be what's happening. In this case, I think heal, arc, Rex, I'm fine with being the sacrifice candidate. Everyone else is looking alright. This double trample could become an issue. Or this single trample could turn into double. Risking a shard here? This has never gone wrong. We're perfectly fine. There we go. This is the good business. See? We just generated a full Shock T turn. She just went and she's already back to full. So, if we wanted... Let's see. He's one off. It's going to be a little bit hard to get 2 turns at once. Unless... If we just use Shock T basic here, we'll actually be in pretty good shape. The missile is still down. So, I'm not too worried about, like, some crazy double missile hit tagging Arc and Rex at once. I kind of just want to do double Shock T basic here. It would either be that or Stealth Arc. I don't think we go about that business yet. Sticking with my guns. Or he could just... Okay. You know what? Tried. So at this point... There's actually a slight... Well... We're only going to do damage once, so I don't think it's actually possible. If we just use Form Up now, we at least have Shock T cleansed, so it'll gain her turn meter. And Arc Trooper is gonna outspeed that B2. So, he'll die before he gets the Dispel. I don't think this is a waste here. Right? As long as the B2s are dead, we get up Tenacity, the Burn Bug is dead, he can't set us on fire. I like not being set on fire. I think that's a pretty safe assumption to make. Yeah. Shock T gets another turn. Like, we could have just stood your ground on Echo or something right now already, by the way. Like, that's the power of that strategy. And, like, think about it this way, is we might have been robbed of a 3rd turn. So we actually could have done Stand Your Ground and had Stand Your Ground up again, either now or on her next turn. That being said, I think I'm supposed to just wait. Like, we've held it this long, so if anything, we're just getting the back up sooner. You see agreed for... Oh, for a Rex form up. We could just Stealth Arc here just for the sake of knowing that he's... We already got the double trample on him. We don't really need to take more heat on him. He's not going to get exposed from Reek anymore. Actually, this is a really good example. The reason why we don't use this is because Reek... If Reek re-tramples, then that's actually a really, really long time for Shock T to be down. Normally, there is an argument to maybe just give herself speed. Normally, I like to give speed on Rex, but because we don't have him trampled yet, it's not that good of a play. I'm gonna Stealth Arc. That was my gut reaction. Stick with it. See... Him having trample kind of makes me want to hit this on Django and take this, because it's going to be... That exposed straight up might just expire now. But if we do this, then it's possible B2's just going to wipe out the Tenacity, so I think we're just forced into that. Okay, just Sacrifice. Pretty nice timing, I would say. We use both cleanse abilities? Yeah, but we got 3 turn Tenacity. We got the trample, so actually, speed up on Rex would have been solid there, but oh well. Oh yeah, I was saying that was a reason to not go for that Django hit. We were forced into killing B2 there. I think Stand Your Ground Echo is too early here. I think we're just supposed to chill. Reek is literally about to go anyway, so we just need to see what he does. I would almost just say Shakti basic here. I'm kind of fine not hitting any buttons. We don't, like, no one really needs healing, right? Like, Echo, yeah, works in stealth. He does not care. Let's just, I think we're supposed to chill. I guess Echo being the next turn, like, we might as well keep the turret anyway. He does have trample, so he will get damage on Django. Fair enough. I don't think Django has targeted me once. Literally never. Yeah, there's the business. Are we just gonna kill Django without even getting to nuke? I bet Rex will finish it off with nuke. Like, we don't even need to nuke. We're just, okay. Oh, okay. Why not? At this point, I kind of like just switching the turret over to Rex. Rex is the faster carrier from now on, and he's healthier than Echo. Well, healthier. That protection doesn't actually technically exist. Or won't. The form up here is pretty sick. We don't need to worry about tenacity anymore. Plus, his nuke isn't actually doing anything in this fight. You ignore Django with the others. I just try to do it to avoid stacking him up. Like, if you could take the Django kill, like, we already know that at this point, we've already won anyway, right? So, let's give Echo some damage. I'm pretty sure you could just hit auto here and be perfectly fine. With what the AI did, you could just hit auto from the match start and almost be fine, I think. Like, it's so ridiculous. I gave Echo Stand Your Ground just immediately. No. Refuse. Alright, that was probably one of the least difficult Kiadi Moody missions at this point. Are we looking? We're 50% of the way there. Close. Wish you could get that RNG? Yeah. Honestly, the thing I'm most worried about is gonna actually just be the VOD. YouTube's VOD system is so stupid. If it goes over 2 hours, then the front just gets cut off. Which I guess in this case is actually fine. I guess, yeah. I mean, it's just gonna be staring at a platoon screen anyway for the first, like, 20 minutes, so I guess it doesn't actually matter here. Alright, I think I'm first blood. Nice. Alright, I guess while I'm waiting. They actually did put a tag out, so it should be any. I would say any moment now, but platoons do suck. I can't begrudge people for not doing it. Alright, we're doing Luke first. The nice thing about Luke here is I actually don't have to remod him. Just kind of stays here. So I do want to think about Jolie a little bit here. For the purposes of this mission, I actually want to pull out while we're waiting. I want to look at the kind of comps that we usually fight at the start of Wave 1. Right, because the assumption is we literally just need to worry about the first incoming hits because we're not going to be able to outspeed them no matter what. 357 isn't fast enough. So that being said, If we're not getting crit a whole lot, then I'd actually almost rather just completely health stack Jolie. Let's see here. I'll go to last month. We'll see what's up. Wait, how is this VOD? Oh god, this is copyright. I have to go in. Did I just stop the stream and not show JTR and Ray? Why is this? How is this 49 minutes? I don't believe you. There had to have been. Okay, I'm just gonna hope it. Switching over. Looks like, wait, I have day 3. So this is need to be on day 4. Gatsby 2. Okay, this. All right. One more second. I guess while I'm here, I might as well just check the platoon. Oh shit, we're set. All right, enough time killing. Well, the first stressful part is done, so I guess, do I just jump from one stress to the next, and then we'll just go down the stress tunnel and end with the most relaxing? Actually, I know that JTR is boring once it's won, but I actually really just want to jump into this first, honestly. I think, because this is kind of the spiciest one, in my opinion. Like, this has the most questions behind it. I've been waiting to test this for a while. Let's just do this. I'm feeling this. R2 first JTR. I did say my mods from yesterday, so we do have the stats where they matter. I don't know, is this R2 actually fast enough? He has to be, right? Like, how is it possible that they would outspeed him? There's no way. So to give some context for those of you who don't know what's going on here, this is a team that's going to have R2 just immediately flamethrower straight out of the gate. We're fighting double B2 and double sniper. So usually, like, the way that fight normally plays out is you'll have, like, what, BB-8 wiggle will probably happen. Then from there, the snipers are just going to start stunning people. It's just a whole mess, and then you're usually just fighting to recover from there. This R2 flamethrower setup is going to give us a lot of turn meter, and for every sniper that gets exposed or B2 that gets exposed, we're going to pull their turn meter back from 100%, which it's a little bit gambly, a little bit RNG. It's actually possible it might just get me steamrolled. But if it pays off, it's basically just going to auto-win the phase, almost, I would say. Certainly higher risk, but I think, you know, this was already kind of high risk anyway. Like, I think last time I bombed out 0 out of 4, unfortunately. But there's a whole lot to gain from doing this setup, so yeah, let's see what happens. I don't know if I actually want... I wouldn't mind BB-8 going slower than C-3PO, maybe. I don't know. We'll stick with the plan. We'll stick with the plan. Today might crash and burn. We'll see what happens, and then just go and refine from there, I think, is the perfectly fine way to approach this. I know that Finn actually tends to take a lot of heat here, so I almost just want to try to give him a bit of life support. I don't know that I'm really going to have anything that gets him there, though. Like, these are just here for highest speed. Could I just... Man, a health set is such a, like, thoughts and prayers ass. Just, yeah, good luck, man. 10% health is really gonna save you here. We'll roll with it. All right, 1, 2, 3. I think it's good. Feels really weird knowing that there's like 5 dot mods in this loadout, but pretty much just fishing for good speed secondaries with crit chance, which isn't really a reason to upgrade them in themselves. I guess I'm supposed to ask, since South Platoons. Wait, what? Is there anything I can contribute here? No, no, no. But it's all for next wave. I'll ask real quick just to cover my butt. I was gonna copy paste it, so boss, I guess. Might as well. Alright, by the way. This was a bit unfortunate. Not sure which one I'm supposed to pick. I'm pretty sure they're the exact same. Which one's the lucky one? I'll let Ray take the front. I'll ask Jeffy. I mean, again, I can't really give anything else. I'm literally just being told to ask the person who isn't. Whatever. Look. Right, like, there's literally no reason not to have it open now. I can't give anything else. The person I'm supposed to ask isn't here. So... I'd like triple check these. We're good. Alright, fuck. I'm going. Tired of waiting. Give it a good 5 minutes. Alright. Flamethrower opener. I think BB-8 should be next. By a decent margin. I think 1 speed slower than R2. If if R2 isn't fast enough to actually outspeed her, I'm gonna be so sad. It'd be extremely tragic. Alright, let me get kicked out of the guild. Let's do this. Game update in an hour, say. Alright, I guess we have to get going. We have an hour time limit. Was that an announcement in-game? Okay, so this is the deal. As I recall, we're supposed to not aim at a droid battalion person, right? Because by doing so, we're actually going to risk re-angering a B2 and not having that benefit. So, I mean, if we aim here, we got a little bit of potency on R2, we'll potentially get offense down. This is so stressful. So many ways this could go wrong. Honestly, this almost looks kind of slick in terms of our turn meter compared to their snipers, but alright, let's just... They hit the foresight on the other B2 activated. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. We're moving still. He has an AoE as well, which is less than lovely. But usually I've found that giving, or like trying to daze them is a mistake, and I like dazing sniper is the correct choice. Because they're just gonna happen. They're gonna be inevitable. But stopping the snipers tends to matter. And we got offense down on this one. So this seems... Yeah, we got the daze. Alright, I'll take that. We are getting priority over this B2. That is crazy. Like, this specifically has to mean that we are just ahead in the turn order, right? Like, Finn might actually go next, which is going to be stupidly good for this. Okay. We gotta get that triple translation on JTR. But this is such a... He's already activated, so I want to try to keep her foresight up. If it aims at JTR, then we're gonna lose the translation anyway, but this will be the only way to keep it, so... Wow. This is such a different way this mission is playing. Like... Okay. I'm assuming that this B2 is just gonna get mad enough at some point that he's gonna over JTR. For the moment, that's just not happening. We're just... fine. This is... so... Okay, we kept the translation. This is sick. We're fine. So we lost the foresight on JTR, but if we smokescreen back onto JTR, we're essentially just gonna reestablish it. I guess if B2 goes, that actually does just mean that they're gonna... Ooh, do I just want to double basic then? Just to try to overflow? Or we could just spin to pull sniper droids, turn meter off. This is a weird choice. Because B1 is just gonna force assist, right? Okay, this actually works. These are such tough choices. Wow, this is ridiculous. So, right now we will lose triple translate, guaranteed. We have counterattacks, which isn't bad. But we have this expose here. It's kind of buried by the floor. You can see we have it. So if we mind trick the B2, we're going to force him off. We'll get a C-3PO turn, and we can kind of just juggle this sniper droid for a while, I think. If we get the days on B2, actually, then we could just mass this. Okay, we totally did. We might not be able to control this sniper from sniping. Okay, this is perfectly... Yeah, we win. This is 4 out of 4. So I almost want to wonder if this was just a low roll for them getting mad, because if they activate it twice, there should be no chance of our team just getting that much priority, right? Because this definitely was just a case of our team just with the TM overflow mechanics. Like, if their B2 only activated once. I guess we could check the replay after. Sorry, this was so much better than I expected. I expected it to be like the B2s will go, and then from there maybe we can be in a better position. Just okay. All right, you are a problem child. Stop you from bullying us. And we did get the ability to block on him, so we should be fine. Everyone's on triple translate, let's just keep basicing. This was the exact same situation as yesterday, where I thought that this would be enough damage to kill a sniper droid from here, and it totally didn't. So, if this would end the wave here, this would be a sick way to end the wave, but... Alright, this doesn't really matter. Where I am. Okay. I got the go-ahead. The retroactive go-ahead. Woo! Alright, BB-8, just... Defendability because it looks cool? We'll use it. Just... in a better context. Or maybe that would have been a good chance to use it. Or like to use some science. Alright, R2 basic is insane here. I'm pretty much always going to hit this here. No reason to anger B2. Really? I wonder if we need to sneak some potency on BB-8 actually. I have the officer blessing. Don't ignore the fact that I'm in phase 2 already. I totally started this after you told me that it was okay to go. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we're fine. Why didn't that kill him? This is actually kind of an annoying turn. We don't get the 3PO call. Well, it's fine. We're fine. Alright, Magna Guard's pretty dazed. He's not gonna be able to taunt off of this. You're already judging me. Judge my 4 out of 4 JTR. I also got you a cam shard, by the way, just to sweeten the deal. You're welcome. Alright, triple translate on pretty much everybody. Yeah, we're comfy. Dude, that cam mission was so ridiculous. Like, I think it's actually true. I think that entire mission, Django literally never touched my team once. None of the abilities. He had a grudge against Reek. It was ridiculous. It was some of the best RNG for the event I've ever seen, which, not exactly the most interesting stream content, maybe, but... So depending on the results of this replay, checking on how many times those B2s, I guess there's no way to know how many times the B2s actually activate, right? Because we're just gonna see... Or would the red text that shows up when that effect happens, is that gonna happen multiple times? Like, would I be able to see... This is an annoying opener. Oh, we didn't get Eliminated Destiny, actually. Whoopsie. Bit of sloppy gameplay. So we need to be careful about Asajj sneaking up on us over time. Also need to be careful about Droideka just deciding to blast us. For funsies. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to just call BB-8 here for maximum exposure. Ah, if that stuns, that would have been just perfect. Why can I not see her translate? Game? Excuse me? Alright, we pissed her off slightly. We still got the exposed, so we can actually just juggle for her for a while. Let's do that. I would sincerely love for you to not rip off all the hard work I put into this team, lady. I guess flamethrower against Elite T-Series is kind of a throw, right? Not a throw, but just... What just happened? He was totally on 12 droid battalion stacks, right? How did... Okay. She doesn't have bravery, like, it's nothing like that. It's, strange. Okay. What else you got, lady? Eamon is blind. Maybe he was already down to 4 stack, but I'm pretty sure I saw 1 to 2 next to each other there. Alright, we got ID for next wave. T-Series successfully murdered. Funny thing is, even if she got a turn... Oh, she's... I was gonna say she wouldn't even damage it. Just probably pop the buff strip. Knowing that ability, though, she would actually probably just immediately go again because all of her turn rate would just be 0. Alright, we got Dooku. This is pretty comfy. A matchup. Let's just pop into stealth now, I think. I think we also are supposed to smokescreen on R2 here. We're gonna feel fine. Actually, smokescreen before ID is actually kind of a shit play, to be honest. Right, because we're just gonna pop ID and then the smokescreen duration is gonna pretty much go back to 0. But if we pop ID, we pretty much already auto win here. Anyway. Alright, we got the is. Let's just start placing some confuse here. We should be pretty auto point. Let's save some droid battalions. Useful to leave alone. Oh, he has counter chance. That's right. I always forget with Dooku. It's such annoying. Like, it doesn't actually matter, but just it's funny. BB-8. Choose you. Oh, she's taunting. She would have been better play. Alright, we got the days on him, so even when he revives, he can't do anything. Let's save it. We can get another ID just for good measure. Can't be too careful, I guess. Stop, like, Dooku's dead, dude. You already lost that. Chill. Relax. Yeah, I'm still beside myself a little bit. That was... But the thing was, right, like... One of the B2s went first, and then we were ahead of the other one, right? So... I don't even want to go through that on stream. I'm just gonna have to, like, think through the odds later. Right, because, like, if we assume that like you're hitting 5 people that could piss him off, so 40% of that you're hitting 2 on average, maybe that other B2 just low roll to a 1. But like, that's even just the possibility of that happening seems so good. And on top of that, like, that was RNG that landed in my favor, but also, if we just get the double expose on them, then they already don't get to go anyway. So that's like 2 situations now where we can just ignore the B2 junk happening. Like, and the whole team should have TM overflow priority over that sniper droid, which is also, so even if we don't expose the sniper droids, we should still go first. Like, there's so much happening with the TM overflow changes. At first, I actually thought that it was going to be a nerf for this idea, but it's actually such a buff. Like, yeah. Extremely good. Okay. Let's... JKL can kind of have some crash and burn elements here without the savior safety net, I guess. I don't know, the GR Jedi is still kind of a question mark to me as well. Let's go for this. I don't know if I still have mod save for this. I actually probably am gonna want to at least give Ahsoka a lot faster modding anyway. P3 confirmed, definitely not here. Oh, so I did platoon JKL last time, it looks like. Let's go through this real quick. Okay, GK I don't think needs to have a whole lot of speed here. Just pure bulk. He's gonna need it. As simple as you can put it. Percent defense here looks pretty good. Decent flat defense, but I think the percent defense is gonna be better for his base stats. Some more percent defense, some more flat defense. That's probably good. The percent offense is a little bit of a weird hit to give to him. And the same story here. This is a better... This probably averages out to being slightly better. And I think this is kind of probably going to be a no-brainer. I mean, this... Yeah, we'll go this one. Sure. This guy, I think, is just going to be on this. Questions asked, just max percent health roll. Probably do the same here. We could just throw in the sort. Yeah, he's not really doing a whole lot. It's half as much percent health, but I actually kind of like the flat deep here. Kind of depends on the character, right? Or like depends on the character that's going to be hitting him, but this seems neat. I'll roll with it. Alright, General Skywalker, I'm going to 1 on high speed. I'm assuming that's what I ran before, but in case it isn't, I'll just check. And we can go faster. Let's... Given the opportunity. Let's always go faster. Do we need to worry about his crit chance at all, actually? Because we're not going to be with 5-0 first, and we're not going to be with a JKR lead either. Means that we are kind of in... I think we might be in crit chance set territory suddenly. Potency... I still like having here. That felt really good in the... Man, there's actually been some really, really good takeaways from this TB. The P2 felt really, really good. Even though the goal failed, it was still a really good end result. We were able to get through the wave that was basically I considered to be an auto loss condition before, under certain circumstances, and we didn't even get them the chance to roll the auto loss at all, which to me is a pretty big win. It really just comes down to its potency, though. And we're basically trading 5 speed for 2% crit chance. I think I value the speed here more. We just need to make sure that we are getting enough crit chance that the speed is going to be justified. Got a 6er there. Where are we at? 5. This might be a little bit painful. I know I said that this mod was the star of the show, but for this team's stats, the potency and the crit chance being a little bit better, I think I'd rather take a hit on offense, right? Like, I value the dazes, and I value the, are we just gonna rob him of some more, I guess? Let's just see what comes up here. nothing good. I mean, just competing against this guy. 88% crit chance. That's more RNG than I'd like to see here, actually. What speed are we? We're actually slower. Which, I mean, granted, we're hitting a lot of 16s and 15s. That's tough. I don't know, right? Because I value his cooldown increase the most, followed up with the days. We need the days for a lot of, you know, like Sniper Droid, Jordica, all those type of characters are going to be a huge threat to us here, so we kind of need both. Like, I would almost, if I had the set depth, I'd almost just go triple, like a Vader style, I think. Just like triple crit chance set. Actually, let's... And Vader kind of paved the path for some of these mods to be farmed. I actually kind of want to... Yeah. I don't think I mind this idea, actually. We get to keep that one. We'll go... Oh, I hit that. See what it even was. %, got some more potency, got some more speed. Again, not really that worried about his crit damage necessarily. I would still really prefer to see 100% crit chance in that slot, or in that stat line, but I'm not really willing to dip down 18 more speed just to pick that up. I mean, what can we get here, really? We could just actually... Okay, yeah. I don't mind losing that extra potency. 82% for gas. 82% for LSTB just seems to hit pretty consistently in general. So 87, I think this feels pretty good. I actually want to save this, just in case. Alright, Ahsoka, I've been giving her more and more speed lately, and it's been feeling better and better, so I'm definitely just going to keep that ball rolling, I think. Crit chance is also good here. We're going to need her to cleanse a decent amount of things. We need to make sure she's able to hit that. The defense that's in this mod is also pretty good. It's just a really nice mod in general. Arguably a little bit too high on crit chance, actually, but it's not like... Yeah, it's just for the speed. Hey, why did... Oh, did I replace that? We were a little bit too low, then. I didn't realize she was on that. I mean... Magic number for her is going to be 90 for consistent. If she has crit immunity, I think her magic number is 80, but... do I really mind this? I think this feels okay. Go this route. Anakin has been a weird one, because also Anakin has just died the last couple of times to sniper droids. Not even like the auto death sniper droid, but just straight up like the sniper droid just murdered him. But I kind of want to lean him a bit more towards survivability, I think. Like, he is not the damage dealer of this team. I'm almost tempted to just pull him on pure health to be there. Like, if he activates and gives someone protection or causes an Ahsoka assist, that's all I really need him to be. Right? I don't know if this is too spicy, or we're going to kill our team's damage too much. You've got Yoda doing some hopping action that's going to be helping keep the team afloat, basically tanking with I'll keep this. The Foresight's gonna basically act as pseudo tank for GK a lot here, especially because we don't have Shakti. Is gonna make this team a little funky. I don't think I want to throw the crit chance method on him, but I don't know that I want him on speed either, which leaves us in a really weird spot. Because if you're giving him crit damage, you have to essentially do this style commit. Right, like... Yeah, like this mod set was sick for JK early, but I think like this 60% is gonna feel really bad with no supplementary crit chance here. I would almost just rather just turn him into a paper cut machine or something. We're not really using that much high-end speed mod bandwidth anyway, so... I mean, we might as well, right? That defense here seems pretty alright. Actually kind of a tanky boy for once in his life. I think that should be... I have no idea if this is going to drive all, by the way. This is just reflecting some of my feelings lately. God, this is such a weird hot take. By the way, this stat pairing crit damage set with crit chance triangle primary is so bad normally. It's because of the lack of good crit chance set mods that I have. This should be flipped, right? This should be double crit chance set with a crit damage triangle. But I got what I got. Alright, let's give this a shot. Hopefully no jank. Alright, if we do some droid battalion dancing, Sniper's gonna sneak up on us real quick. Actually, multiple times. Also, if we do Foresight, we might actually just immediately piss off B2, so... Can we actually just kill him before Sniper goes? So if we splash, it's going to call Ahsoka. We're going to get him down to 3. Then I think if we nuke... I think that works. Right? Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'll take it. If we pop this, we actually would just dogpile him in pretty good shape. I'd almost rather just... Like, gas is pretty effective at stalling Sniper out, plus he just blew the stun and wasted it. We do have 4 Foresight on. Let's save it. I don't think we need to, because it's going to be a little bit hard, even with the speed on Ahsoka, to get it back next wave. We just need to make sure that gas gets back in time. Not bad for GK so far. Yeah, Sniper Droid is pretty much effectively disabled at this point. We do need to still respect the fact that he's going to ignore taunts and has a ton of offense at this point, so I would almost say there's an argument to mass assist there. I think we can trust Splash Grandmaster Yoda to, yeah. Worth respecting, but not worth overspending. Avoid it. Alright, thinking about preload here. Not the sickest, but even if we let GK go, it's not gonna set up a whole lot either. The problem is, I'm pretty sure. So Ahsoka outspeeds Gas here, right? Or are they like extremely similar? I don't know who's gonna go first necessarily. If we could end on Ahsoka, that's not bad. Although her opener is actually really sick. We'll get a good Mass Assist on Droid Battalion, but I would like to have both of them up and ready to go relatively soon. I'm just gonna hit this. Typically not a fan of having Yoda come in a bit late, but we could coin flip this. If this landed on Yoda, I'd actually be pretty happy, but let's just like normal human beings for once. Ah, that Magna counter is really, really unfortunate here. Alright, the days salvaged it. If we didn't land that days, it actually might have been a rough situation. We just gotta get the gunner down, I think. Okay, we got the cooldown reduction with Gas's turn there. We just close this out a bit slowly. I haven't been up to the wave count actually. We are 4 to 48, I think. Or we're 40 out of 44. Please don't kill. Okay. Actually, you know what? I was expecting gas to be a lot lower. I'm kind of fine with just... I don't think Splash into Battle Meditation is going to get the kill here. If it did, it would actually be really, really good. Actually, you know what? Even if that doesn't kill, I think we'll end it with Anakin's turn, worst case scenario, and I would happily throw away Jedi at Anakin's turn. Or we could just... Okay, we did get it. This is a pretty sick preload going through this wave. It should be difficult to lose. So basically what always happens here is this just dunks on Anakin immediately, which is why I have him on both mods. That actually could happen to Ahsoka as well. I would rather have Anakin die than Ahsoka, if I have to have someone die. Killing B2 first also is going to force Kalani to blow her revive, and it's not going to revive him, so... This feels like kind of a waste, but it does give us some shielding for Grievous's first angry activation, so might as well. See, there's that health modding coming in. He definitely would be dead there if we didn't have that. Just no contest, straight up. That's a dead Anakin. Alright, I think that feels a little bit better. The boy that could. We still have to worry about the second Grievous AoE coming up, though. Foresight's not going to cut it. This purple shielding will do. I don't mind blowing this here. Alright, we got the 2-for-1. Okay, if he's gonna single target, then absolutely shape. Kinda sucks that she pulled all of that protection off, but alright, this foresight button. Time. I don't want to blow this before going to the last wave, not knowing what we're gonna fight. If we're fighting that Dooku mix, then this is actually kind of a dead button going into that wave, but well, our preload is not bad. I haven't gassed this early, and I think Ahsoka should be back on mass assists. I don't hate it. I'll try it. Hey, we're a lock for 3 out of 4. Yeah, it's the Dooku miss. We don't have a stealth source either, so. God, this sobered. I mean, generally the way this works, we have potency modding for this purpose, is we really just need to try to get days on, keep it there, and hope that Watt isn't a jerk. I don't actually know what Watt did with his first turn. God, this buff immunity is pretty crappy as well. We did get the days. We got the days on everyone that it matters on, so. Good start. That... I don't know how I feel about that. We need some good Ahsoka cleansing here to kind of get us back in the race. Yo, why is his days gone suddenly? The fact that we have buff immunity too, this is really, really awkward. This should just be taken. And they did give tank piece to BC Rocket. Okay, Yoda can at least steal stealth here. This should get us a couple more cleanses. We need... So this ability block, I'm pretty sure, stops us from getting extortion up, so we actually have to just call Ahsoka to assist now. Which means we have to blow nuke, which is going to be kind of a bad feeling turn, but if we don't, then we're just going to get trained to death. So, as lovely as that is. Ooh, that's a nice deflection. I can't complain. So what? I remember what stayed alive last time and just got awful. I don't know if that was the right play, hitting him. Actually, I'm pretty sure that was a misplay. I think we should have just basicked Watt. Giving him counterattack basically gave him protection, so now gas can't kill him. Yeah, I think this is probably a loss. This is, like, fighting this Dooku. I still don't know why he lost this, by the way. I don't know if it's because this acts as a cleanse, I think, but the rest of them were still debuffed, so... Yeah, I'm not sure. Weird. Yeah, it's gonna be a Duke counterattack on him as well, which is, yeah, good fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why not? I mean, he doesn't have riposte. We have tenacity up. God, that's so much damage, so much stupid counterattacking. He didn't get the weapon tech off yet, for what that's worth. 3 out of 4 is still good. Yeah. I don't really expect a 4 out of 4, but given the opportunity, why not go for it? Is that a 2% not crit on gas there, by the way? Okay. I think Poggle just does so much damage in this anyway that I'm pretty sure we have to. I was really hoping we could get that done. Okay, Ahsoka gets the cleanse. I think Dooku's going first, so Yoda might just be dead here. Of course he does. Please, days. Foolish of me to hope. Yeah, just, yeah. Yep, yep, yeah. Yeah. Anything else? Just, you're gonna do it anyway. Why not just do it now? Okay, I think the counter is... Yeah, so close. I've beaten this, but you really need to have Shakti, because Shakti can give gas. My computer runs so hot streaming. It's getting real hot in here. Shakti being able to give gas stealth makes that mission so much more approachable. Right, it's literally how you siege engine Dooku down without just getting countered to death. Like, I thought we were in okay position at the start there with Dooku being dazed, but I don't know if Watt just basic Dooku there, which props to the AI if it did. So what, wave count? I'll -1 the count, so we're 43 out of 44. I was ahead by 1 cluster. Okay, moving along, we have... Let's do Luke. Luke is probably the next potentially messy just based off of this opener. We don't... Like, why am I even in squad? Like, it's literally just here. There's no other choice. I ain't forced to, like... Oh, didn't that Fives League have, like, a crazy clone sergeant or something? Or Cody? I think it might have been Cody. I'm not sure. Alright, Luke's still in the same, still speedless. Let's just... You have this extra tankiness on Old Ben, I'm not sure if I'm feeling it. I'd rather just keep him on the potency. I could maybe see myself cheating off of the potency primary or something, but eh. Wait, don't I literally just have... Why didn't I just give him this instead? I need to make sure that Old Ben's not getting stolen from by the rest of the team, but it's questionable. No Old Ben. I kind of wish I wish I saved that. Whatever. It's the same philosophy. Kind of expected. Basla is actually normally just gonna steal Old Ben's mods, but seeing as that isn't. Yeah. Okay, let's just do that. Not the one. We need to get speed sorting in here. Day 4.5. Yeah, for whatever reason. I always want to say, like, day 4. No, it's, like, phase 4, technically. I know. I think we're just stealing JTR's mods. The defense here doesn't feel that bad, actually. Sure. Three on Basla. It's probably the fastest she's been in a long while. Do we forego the tenacity? I mean, if he gets stunned, that's gonna be a little bit tragic. All right, let's try to go like a happy blend. I think. I don't know that we need to go crit avoidance up here anymore, but then again, there's not really. I guess we just go health primary. Not really the worst choice. Did we just go for like full health blend, maybe? Taser 36 hours on Genos. Perfect execution on that. But sir, don't you know? Still gonna try to sneak in some tenacity where I can get it, but I don't know how much I'm gonna regret the slower Jolie speed here. We might just end up having to wait for him to. God, this is actually kind of a sick Jolie mod now that I look at this again. Take it. All right, I'm gonna make a judgment call here. We'll cut the percent health in half, but I think we gotta stick with the 16 speed. There is a very legitimate chance that like. I mean, Hermit Yoda being stealth, though, right? They're not going to be able to yank him out unless Spy... If a Spy lands exposed on Hermit Yoda, they actually could. That's a little bit spooky. I kind of want to... Do I actually have a... I shouldn't have one of these. I don't. I wouldn't mind giving Luke some bulk. Okay, can we... There's got to be a speed limit. Right, because like if they happen to kill Luke at the start, then we're kind of miserable. Like even when we get a turn, like there's not going to be a stun to set us up. I do think we need to worry a little bit about Luke's well-being. Five speed, still too much. I refuse. This is kind of a Don't mind if I do. Still too much. I refuse. I'll give the enemy speed over my dead body. I think this will be fine. Yeah. A little bit too clunky trying to get the crit damage set with the primary there. I mean, unless we could just go defense sets up here and try to find a winner over here. God, this is such a nice... I would like this mod so much. Idea of leaving it behind. Some junker. Alright, let's just go. A little bit less offense than I've been running on Luke before. One more protection primary just to try to keep the boy running against this onslaught we're going to take. Speed potency, speed demon. We'll be running, I think, 350? Yeah, 50 on the Hermit Yoda. Not going to outspeed them, but it'll at least try to get us through the door as quickly as possible. And Jolie with a general health focus. Alright, let's do this. Surely I'm not just going to get one shot immediately, right? Oh, their spies don't actually rip people out of stealth. Oh. The more you know. Alright, this is actually way less scary then. We should just be fine from this point. We could just give Master's Training to Jolie first. Let's just give it to Luke, though, right? I mean... we might as well get Bastila up. Like, she's not really giving this team a whole lot of traction, so to speak, but... Alright, some of them are still getting set up. I don't know why. Wait, why? Why isn't he stealth? First of all. Oh, doesn't he technically... Does he technically consume stealth on himself? I don't actually know if that's true. Maybe he just reapplies the PvP because of the mass assist so quickly that I don't notice. Weird. I have an early mind tricks, but... Alright, at this point we only really need to worry about Magna. This is a little bit of a greedy play to take now. I'd rather just hold on to this in case he comes along. We're fine either way. We gotta do this to make sure that Luke's stun is coming along, because it's actually gonna be a bit, fortunately. God, this team really does just have a different feel to it once you're not using all GR anymore. Like, it's not that bad of a difference, but just get a bit spoiled sometimes, you know? We can technically milk another hit out of this if we're just trying to stall for client restart updates live. Do I still count? Ah, shit. I'm gonna be so sad if this gets canceled. Man. I just gave old Ben buffs. Oh god, the tilt is beginning. Well, while we're here, I guess. Anything spicy in the update? It should still count. Okay. I trust you. Should count. Don't do it to me. We're going another month, boys. And girls. However you. Alright, we can speed this up. Technically, now this spy is back in stealth, we actually kind of need to speed it up anyway. Give old Ben the last message training. Actually, he didn't die. Okay. This dude's not joking around. I see you. Alright, we just need to get into the next wave with someone a juicy looking turn meter. Ooh. Fast Basic's not gonna kill him though. Watch it actually kill him. Oh, okay. We're fine. Wait, Geo found out. Okay, now for real. Don't fuck with me. Is this like early Christmas? Or does this mean that so this actually might mean that we're 3 weeks away instead of 4. Where's my server at? Get. I don't see data mine. Not final requirements. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're supposed to be next week. We actually technically didn't even need to use this, right? Because Luke was. It actually would have been better to just have old Ben basic here than Luke just do this to himself just to get the stun back up sooner. Eh, missed opportunity. Fair enough. Let's give this to Luke just to get speed up. Plus the damage boost isn't actually that bad for us here because there's so much droid battalion. We're doing way too much damage. Yeah. Not a fan. Yeah, let's kill some time then. Let's just forcibly drag Luke's Terminator up as much as we can. Knew she'd get that. Knew she had it in her. Yeah, even if Spy is threatening nuke here, we're just hold Ben taunt in time. We'll be fine. Our Jolies are safe. Pop this. We're one turn away. God, this is such a tedious team to drive when you're in. When you actually have to start thinking about turns. I kind of want to save him until Luke's next turn just to try to keep this dude chugging a little bit longer. Alright, now we pop the Mind Tricks. Actually, kind of a waste, arguably. This is pretty late to use it, but as long as we set up the next wave, then it's actually going to come back around right when we... Or at least it should. Should being the word. Yeah, he is pretty much hard reset. He's off for 2 or 3 more turns. I think we should be ready to go with Luke's stun, so we can kind of speed things up. Updates on the forums. Should be in my server then. It's only a matter of time then. Let's finish this up. Probably have to use Taunt on Old Ben's next turn, just to be sure. Like, I know that we took one, like, we took off one 6-dot offense primary on Luke. I don't know why this suddenly feels so slow. Like, we're just, like, why is he, where is his damage output? This feels a little bit weird to me. I don't think we're in trouble at all. Just, what the heck is going on? Like, we should be doing more damage now because of the Bastila buffs. Right? Like, what the heck is up? What are we doing here? Alright, this would be a pretty nice spot to end. I don't, like, based on what's been happening this wave, I don't think Luke actually kills here. Yeah, like, what? What the heck? Ugh. I don't think I accidentally, like, misassigned his arrow or anything. He should still be on 222% crit damage. Like, it's bizarre. All in on the sniper droid as we do with any passive TM gainer, just absolute pain. Not gonna play around with that. And then we can just adapt here. Like, what? Why are we critting this boss for 110k, but we were hitting 40k last wave? Like, what? What are you even talking about? And that was like Geospy. That wasn't a tank. That wasn't a Magna Guard. When we were doing low damage to Magna Guard, I was like, eh, sure. Seems fair. This is like, what is happening? New packs aren't too bad. Aren't there... The data mines were in the SWH feed, or the event feed earlier. Like, aren't they supposed to be mod packs or something? Oh, here we go. I don't see packs. And Luke was missing a special buff. Yeah, but we still had Master's Training, and I guess maybe it really is just the armor ignore. Fair enough. I was gonna say, like, Bastila buffs plus Master's Training still, like, is 2 out of 3 pieces of the big picture. That seemed crazy to not be hitting that. Slightly early on that Master's Training, but or the Mind Tricks, but we're fine. Just getting it back sooner. And make sure we get the that should have been taunt maybe. I mean, he's on ability blocks, so we're not actually at any risk here, but just, you know. Yeah, I think they might just have jacked up armor for TB. Probably what's going on. Alright, I'm assuming Luke has stun back up. He does. Alright, we can just get a good wave exit. I really don't mind. Let's set this up. We don't have lead ability though, so I'm assuming it really is. They do just have insane armor, huh? Damn, that's a really good example of that then. Okay, it's fine. We can just end with him. Yoda's such high turn meter. We'll be good. Pretty much immediately, yeah. Keep the turn meter flowing. God, it'd be so nice if this team had a source of tenacity down. I guess that wouldn't be very Jedi-like of them, but I will say, Hermit Yoda actually feels ridiculously fast in this team suddenly, without the you know, with these older Republic Jedi kind of being slower. We're getting Master's Training around so quickly, which that's actually probably pure placebo. I'm pretty sure that just means that our team is going way less as a result, but I didn't actually want to kill. Yeah, this is supposed to be the Master's Training finisher here. Okay, how weird is this potentially going to get then? Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. This is a really clunky way to go about it, because it really is just Master's Training as the finisher here. This might actually do it. Okay. Better just lining all the buffs up. I noticed that we did have Bastila buffs kind of out of sync with everything else. Alright, 2 spies into Dream. I think that Dream is probably... You just hit auto. Okay, if you're gonna call Old Ben, your auto privileges are over. Like, why are you hitting revive, my dude? Okay, okay, I'm not gonna question it. It's done. Is this bold of me to assume? I mean, whatever, even if this didn't count, still actually got done. Screenshot lies. Okay, we got it. So does this, are we actually just down to right? Damn, alright. I felt like this took forever waiting for platoons and then everything just flew by already. I honestly just need to split teams out into separate tabs instead of having this weird conglomerate. Alright, I remember this getting spicy for tomorrow's fights where we're going to be in South P4. But for today, I'm not expecting a whole lot of spice. I mean, I guess, you know, double sniper can threaten a potential nuke that we don't want to have to deal with. Let me make sure. I think I had a Poe on an offense primary last time. Yeah, get that out of here. Not trying to mess around with that today. Some not bad 6-dot prospects soon. Need to actually get to that point. God, why is his base health so high? Whoa, what? Excuse me? Why does that look so... I mean, look, I'll take it. Isn't this like higher than GK? Why is he so thick? What? Sir? You been abusing some substances or what? And so I was thinking about this some more last night. Because we're actually just measuring health plus protection as a raw stat, I'm pretty sure that means that this defense triangle, while hypothetically being fine, is actually just weighted. We'll give him Han's triangle, and then Han can be... What is Han? I don't mind the defense here. If anything, it might help. Alright. Well, good. You're definitely... He's been working out. Like, no questions asked here, man. Alright. 3, 2, 1. So double B2 is actually kind of a pain for this team. We can get some counter loops potentially. I would almost rather just stun a sniper droid, I think. Not deal with that immediately. Okay. Counter loops kind of avoided. I float onto Vandor. Hey, if you want to beat up on Vandor, I can't say I'll complain. Alright, Vandor Inspired is pretty standard. I don't think he's actually prepared yet. Not. Kid's been taking a bit of heat. Okay. Alright, please leave the boy alone. D1's not really going to help us on that front either. The biggest scare here actually is, even if we pop ults, I think ult is actually a huge trap here. Ults, like their execute shots will actually just kill someone through the ults, right? Because it's an effect instead of a damage number. So we still don't have Chewie inspired yet. I might just go for World here. There is... They should use this first. If they pop this, then that's kind of next level. But even if they do, I think that I don't think they're going to reach 15 stacks. So I think actually ult is all here. We'll see. Yo, you are all over that boy. Alright, so the executes are done. It's good for us. Okay, we're in pretty good shape now. No ult, no whirlwind, I guess, but we got the conditions we normally need. Yeah, because of race protection, I really don't mind AoE characters staying up for a bit, so let's just... All I gotta do now is make sure that Chewie gets to go, reset his self a little bit. Alright, there we go. Load, Terminator on Chewie, not the prettiest, but I'll take it. What was that dispel? What was the goal there, lady? Alright, this whirlwind actually might not be that good of a value. Just because I think this damage immunity should stop Poe Unique from... Okay, didn't matter. Literally the one thing I was waiting for and you had to... Alright, fine. Fine. We got the days. Take it. Not bad. Nope. Not messing with that. Relax. Nice dispel, ma'am. Those counterattacks might actually be a little... Still a little Terminator on Chewie. I probably should just finish with Rey there instead. Alright, we get a little bit of revenge on Dooku, let's say. Are we just supposed to take out B1? And we're just gonna bop Dooku in a second here. Tell me more. It didn't kill? Was he not inspired? No, he was inspired. It's just too many people at this point, I think. That's a first. That is literally a first. And I've used this team 16-20, probably, yeah, 16-20 times. No one has ever, even with like 2 people left, it always one shot. That is, I just feel robbed now, to be honest. Yeah, nice stuff, dude. I'll kill your boy for good measure. Like, sure. Chewie's hungry. Chewie will eat whatever. Alright. Not bad. Not bad for today. I think we're what, 15 out of 16? Plus the cam shard. And good measure, I guess. Let's just hop on in. I don't know if I'm secretly supposed to. There's no real better options here. Sure. I mean, this is a CM, yeah? Yeah. Do not care about your SM. Fives dodged the rocket? That is nicely done, sir. Fives rocket is, like, still probably one of the scariest things that could happen. You... Okay. Sure. Two of them just dodged the target lock potential. Good stuff. Alright. This will be just a real good time for some Plo Koon action right now. If I do say so myself. Seriously? I don't even think my computer usage is fine. We're at half RAM. Alright. I think that was gonna be a win. I don't know if I'm technically not allowed to count that, but that... I mean, once you get the offense popped off and everything is going... It's tragic. Why does this... Can't decide what... Oh, well. God, the GSC stream is supposed to start now. Damn. This really did drag too long. Alright, I have to look. In case people are waiting. Alright, I mean... Whatever. I guess. 48 question mark? 49? I think that would have been a win, right? That's actually one of the easier team comps you can fight against anyway, but just... Yeah. They have one job. That's actually the first gameplay crash that I've gotten since BlueStacks update. That'll add, let's say, a nice amount of stress for the render industry I'm supposed to do soon. Let's see. Is he still hiding double GL? We're doing it up front. We're doing it up front. Alright, fair enough, sir. I see you. What? Oh, he probably scouted my history and saw that. Man! Literally everybody runs plain first order in their history, and so I'm just like, yeah, okay, fine, sure. I'll just JKL that normally. And then everyone just switches to NS against me suddenly. Like, what? Literally like 1 match ago, he was just playing FO. Alright. Okay. Oh, we'll have that to deal with. This should be pretty comfy. Arnold's fault. How was that to do with Arnold? Arnold did not invent SLK with NS, I can tell you that right. Gotcha. Yeah. Fair enough. Whatever. Do I still wanna... Actually, this zombie being tankier does help. Wait, he literally... That's not how you run this. Okay, that buys me some breathing room, actually. If the zombie is tanky enough to eat a dispel and still be fine, like, it really changes this matchup, so... I'm gonna have to go remember how to do that. It might still take it 2 attempts then. I'm not sure yet, but worst case scenario, we'll just do the gas cheese like last time. It seemed like a really good finisher. Alright, that's it for TB. That is... What? I want my ship CM back. Video game. Figure your stuff out. This didn't have to happen this way. Yeah, alright. In decent shape. So for tomorrow... I guess we are still hitting 5 TMs. Yeah, we did. I did this once a couple of months ago. I think I was able to get 8 out of 8 on these. Unfortunately, again, unless I can just get them to let me skip this, but like if we're doing 20 potential, man, as long as we can get 3 out of 4 here and assume that I can 4 out of 4 of these again, I guess we're hitting 70. Damn, that is spicy. I think it was like 58 last month. So, okay, I'll take it. I'll happily take that. Should have just titled this road to 70 CM or something. Alright. I gotta figure out what the heck I'm doing for Grand Arena. I might just start at 6:30 or something. I'm not sure yet. My vocal cords a bit of a rest, but yeah. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Just give me my damn number. Could have been. There. Alright. Peace out. That's the moon. It's going well. It's been a good day today, but also it's ending. Or this part of the stream is ending. We'll start Grand Arena soon. Peace out.